welcome back. WeArEuS and that bulge in your pants. That's brought to you courtesy of Kotama and possibly the Academy Citadel. Right, so last episode we got some extra dosh and I'm going to go ahead and spend it. Just a little bit. Yeah, we can afford that, right? I mean, there's no real reason to rush it. Not at this moment. Or the temporalis. Not until I know where these things need to go. I'll take that, though. I was thinking about going back to visit the cat, see if time had reset in a way that would allow me to feed it again. Oh, right, I have the dash. The Secretary General. In a central district, there's a student named Chizuru. She introduces herself as the Student Council's Secretary General. She always seems tense, often looking exhausted, but no matter what I ask, she answers with patience. She's a good person. Then we have no vote, no peace. Give me your vote. Are you a candidate? I've never seen you before. Vote. It's not that easy to get a vote for me. Have you decided how we'll settle this? Give it to me. Wait, do you even understand the rules? Vote. Give it to me. I see. So this is your way of campaigning. But I won't yield just because you're persistent. In the end, I won my first vote from that student and gained a deeper understanding of how this game is played. Okay. Again. It's rare to see someone step up as a challenger. Is it bravery or foolishness? We'll soon find out. What the frickin'? Oh great, now everyone's calling her Little Eggplant. Unparryable attacks. When an enemy strikes while emitting a red light, the attack cannot be parried. Thanks for the sudden warning. I saw your fight in the Central District. No doubt you're more than qualified for the election, but if you can't beat me here, then this is where your journey ends. God dang it. I tried to dash through him. When entering temporal stasis, the difficulty of locked door battles increases significantly, but the rewards also become far more substantial. We have 4. So it has to be somewhere I haven't spent one. I almost screwed that up. Okay. So the fight will be harder, but you get more out of it. Like I said last episode, I need to get into the habit of... God dang it. Fired it way too freaking fast. Damaged wristband. A wristband damaged beyond repair. Carrying it enhances Kotama's basic abilities, of which we have none. Unless you count the floating or dashing. I don't. Three pieces of temporalis. I'm okay with that. And of course we beat the guy on the, I guess, in the at his strongest. That's the way we can put that. Wow, that was some fight back there. I'm surprised you managed to defeat her. That was a girl? Now that I think about it, it actually makes sense that it would be, because this appears to be an all-girls school. I did not think about that. Alright. I'm Juliet, the president of the student council at this Academy Citadel. Pleased to meet you, Kotama. After such a grueling fight, how are you feeling about the Carmel Star election now? As trash as it sounds, as trash as it might sound, it is important to gain everyone's support. It is the most important thing. In fact, I couldn't think of the other word I wanted. Brilliant! Exactly. Student support means everything in this election. Take this gate to the Art Academy, for example. You need at least 2% of the votes to pass through. Let me check your current votes. Oh, it's right on the mark. Congratulations. Given your effort, I'm offering you a special chance to earn more votes. Here's the deal. Some films managed by the council got scattered across the campus a while ago. 12 in total. Some were taken, others lost by accident. If you manage to retrieve most of them, let's say 10, I'll reward you with a share of votes. But of course, be prepared for challenges along the way. Of course, I'm looking forward to the moment when you, Kotama, retrieve every single film. I just have to remind myself. I have to remember to come back here when I restore time. See if they have anything of interest to say. Though apparently they can say stuff now. Kotama mentioned that the students seemed off, and the guide, of course, straightened her out by mentioning that those are just their projections. I don't like that this guy's shooting stuff at me. Okay. Now that. Oh, we're doing this again, huh? Anyway, picked up some documents. Art Academy Exhibition Guide. Welcome to the art exhibition hosted by the Art Academy. This guide aims to help you better understand and navigate the event. In celebration of the upcoming centennial anniversary, we hope to offer an artistic experience unlike any before. No docents will be present in the galleries. Instead, you are encouraged to interact directly with the artworks to uncover the creator's intentions and explore the deeper meanings within each piece. As far as exhibition content, we have number 1, interactive art, dancing puppets, figures stepping out of their frames. When art breaks free from display cases and flat surfaces, how will you, as the viewer, respond? Number 2, performance art. Art Academy students rest in specially designed hibernation pods. They are both the creators and part of the exhibition itself. The interpretation is left entirely to you. And 3, theater performances. A 24-hour stage show featuring the Academy's star idol Clara presents a one-of-a-kind performance crafted just for you. And then we have Carmel Star election rules. Rule 1. All enrolled students are eligible to run as candidates and hold voting rights. Rule 2. Candidates may campaign by any means permitted under school regulations. Rule 3. If a candidate challenges another student to a vote duel and wins, she acquires all of the defeated candidate's votes. Rule 4. At the end of the event, the student with the most votes will proceed to the principal's office to be granted the title of Carmel Star. Rule 5. The Carmel Star gains the authority to establish and amend school regulations. I think that's it. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking up at the projections. Temporal coil monitor. Carmel installs monitoring devices for temporal coils in hazardous areas. A minimum quantity of temporal coils must be maintained to open the corresponding isolation doors. Okay. No, I don't have 6. No, that's 5. Incomprehensible arts. I stood before a painting, gazing at the randomly scattered color patches on the canvas. A description plaque nearby elaborately explained the artist's inspiration, but I felt nothing. The campus is filled with all kinds of artworks, but I can't distinguish good from bad, much less grasp their value. The only thing I can truly perceive is the smell of paint mingled together. Awakening orb, a key designated for activating hibernation pods. Each awakening orb is calibrated to revive only a single occupant. I was going to check that entire wall anyway. Oh, I can just... I hate it here. Okay. So this particular enemy is empowered by the temporal stasis. Oh. Okay. I was facing the wrong direction, and I couldn't change it. Yeah, if you're blocking in the wrong direction, it's too bad for you. Yeah. It did say time would be undone, according to how long it had been between the last... Oh, we have more chrono shell. Noted. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that. I have to be able to parry that, right? That's the only logical thing. It takes up the entire screen otherwise. Floor. I only get one, even though he was clearly empowered by the temporal stasis. Hello there. What are you doing here, Navigator? We're already late for departure. Oops. Sorry. I lost track of time completely. Each exhibit here exudes its own charm. I got so engrossed. Before I knew it, I ended up lost in this art wonderland. Can't you just admit you're lost? Sometimes, owning up to mistakes takes courage. So that's how that door up there opens. Thanks so much. I'm Ray, the navigator of the Arcadia. Nice to meet you. Arcadia? Pretty cool name, right? Sounds like I conquered the distant stars. But of course, that's only possible if I can leave here. So, thanks for the help. Looks like you're using temporal... Looks like you're using temporal coils, Kotama. I've got something here that might be perfect for you. This is a rewinder the president gave me, but I find the teleportation a bit dizzying. If you ever get lost, feel free to use it to return to Arcadia. I'm heading back to the Arcadia now. Got a shipment to pick up in the central district. Rewinder. A rewinder developed by the student council bearing some resemblance to the wristband dropped by sailfish. By holding the right analog stick in most areas of Carmel, you can rewind to the last rewind station, saving your current state and game progress. We are up to 3.28%. Moving and grooving. You can't hide the walls from me. This device is designed to enhance student learning efficiency. Please adhere strictly to the following rules during use. This is speaking about the hibernation pod and its operating guidelines. 1. Do not enter a hibernation pod that has already been assigned to another user. 2. Once inside, the user's consciousness will connect to the Academy's virtual reality system. Do not attempt to force open the pod during operation. Number 3. During use, the pod will be filled with a specialized fluid. The pod can only be properly opened using an awakening orb, of which I have one. Nito, Cheeto. Well, I obviously want the one in the middle. The other two look like mobs. I've received a message from the disciplinary supervisors. Looks like Clara, the administrator of the Art Academy, is right in the theater below us. But to unlock the gate, we'll need to solve these puzzles and free those disciplinary supervisors. Use the awakening orb you just found to solve the puzzles. Give any of them a try. I've marked the remaining orbs on your map as well. I missed a chrono pedal somewhere? For shame. I might need to expand the amount of temporal coils we can hold. So this is where we restore them. We would need an extra 3. No, just an extra 2, since we can already hold 6. Yeah, whatever's going on in here, we can't do anything about. Back up. I had enough of the other one. Let's not. What is this? There's a breakable wall there. And I don't know what that thing is. I'll leave that umbrella and whatever information it's holding for now. There's another awakening orb above us, but I see... No, that was an objective marker, which is what's... Artificial gem. God dang it. Just trying to put a marker here so I know that there's a false wall. It's not in a good spot. Okay, didn't see that. Carmel Literature Award. Call for entries. Theme: communication. We are constantly communicating, but do we truly understand one another? As the celebration approaches, we are launching a literary award centered on the theme of communication. Let stories break down barriers between us. Let words build bridges between souls. Pour into your writing those thoughts longing to be understood, those words yearning to be released. Submission deadline. All entries must be submitted before the celebration begins. Late submissions will not be accepted. Okay. I was blocking, and then I released it. So, everything we got, we just lost. That's rough. Where the frick are we? Did this happen? What the frick? Oh, that's the thing we ran by. That's where we are. Yeah, I ran right by it. Unfortunately for me here, we can't make it back to... Oh yeah, we can. Unless this costs us a... Oh. You're here, Kotama. I hurried out earlier without expressing my thanks, I think. No, she's right. Please take this memo card as a token of my gratitude. Nito handles memo card assembly on Arcadia. It might be worth paying her a visit. Oh, and now Arcadia can travel between unlocked stations. If there's a station you wish to visit, come find me in the crew room on the left. A Navigator's Day. Effect: slightly increases base attack. A memo card gifted to Kotama by the Navigator, allowing her to experience the joy of piloting a Citadel train from a first-person perspective. Oh, we don't lose our night, even though we might have if we had access to a checkpoint that was closer by. I don't have any real use for these things at the moment. No, I'm going to save it for when we interact with Nito. No, he's definitely not Paul. Paul wasn't a boxer. He did use his fists, though. I'm thinking about tagging. Memo card. I know what they do. I just need to be able to equip them. Hey. Hey, who are you? Never seen you around here before. You've got something pretty cool there. Let me check that umbrella sphere. Yeah, sure. Ooh. Ooh! Now that's interesting. Like, super intriguing. Hey, Longtail, where did you nab this umbrella sphere? Name's Kotama. Weird name. Anyway, not a big deal. You know what? This umbrella sphere isn't from our engineering club. It's meant for disciplinary supervisors. Discipline supervisors? Letting those muscleheads handle such a delicate piece of art. What a waste. It's so frustrating. Let's make a deal, Kotama. I'll help amp up its power. Just promise me you won't hand it over to those muscleheads. Sure, I guess. Ha! That's the attitude. But for the upgrade, I'm going to need a special material. I had a piece once. I hid it behind a specific painting in the Art Academy. Find it, and it's all yours. But first... Oh. Okay, so... we can actually expand memo card slots. Marks the locations of inactive map rooms. That can still mean one of two things. They could either mean rooms we haven't entered, or rooms where there are maps that we can activate in order to be able to see the rooms we haven't entered yet in a particular, I don't want to call them biome. We'll go with section of the map. Okay. Oh, that's what you want to expand. Slightly increase space and time. Okay, so what can you do? Parry counter. After a successful parry, I'm just going to go ahead and buy that. I don't even need to read what it does, but I'm going to. Press X to perform a follow-up attack and coat the target with a large amount of fluid. And I'm glad to have that. It'll make killing them a lot faster. Then we have Downpour, active skill. Press the right shoulder button and X to consume charges and perform a series of thrust attacks that deal high damage. Also, I noticed that there are 2 more weapon slots. Just saying, I'm not aroused, you are. Can't enhance the spear yet. We have to enhance it in order to access the rest of these skills, so there's no point in thinking about them. I have mixed feelings about this. But I mean, we can compare its damage to hitting an enemy normally with our basic attacks, see if it's actually worth it. Now you can use Kotama's active skills. Spend charges to activate various active skills unique to each weapon. I wish they hadn't spoiled that there were other weapons. I wish the Umbrella Spear was the only one on that list. It was like dead center and there weren't other boxes indicating that there are 2 more weapons to get. Oh, that would be nice. I like not knowing and then just at some point, new weapon. And then I'm aroused. Now, I'm not going to be as aroused when I get the next weapon. When your charges are running low, detonating an enemy coated with fluid restores your charges. Do they mean just... Yeah, they have to mean just the detonation and not the kill. I wish they hadn't had an enemy that was being killed with the detonation. But I'm going to go ahead and assume it just means once you detonate the fluid, you get charges back. And it doesn't have to kill, specifically. What's going on over here? Oh, look who it is. It's the cat that looks like a dog. This area has been temporarily turned into a pet room. From some notes here, seems like everyone loves cats. There are 5 cats in total within Carmel. If you manage to find them all, something good might just happen. And we got free Luminite. This one seems dead though. I'm going to need a refund. Well, I guess the Luminite we got was the refund. We also have to go back to where we died. We'll get around to that, I promise. There's a lot going on this train. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good damage. Our normal attacks deal 9? No, they deal 10 now. And that dealt 19. And I need to detonate it. Satisfied. No, we'll leave it for now. So I want to find the upgrade material, and we die again. Right over here where the artificial gem is, but down there like a dum-dum. I want to access this room first. Pretty sure... Oh, we still have 6. That's good. Right, we are going to actually need more. How much did they cost again? Weren't they 400? Of course you can. New skill already coming in handy. Alright. Okay. I could probably kill them, yeah. But not yet. Total recall. Want to try the Art Academy's latest research? It lets you trace forgotten memories. Forgotten memories? Yes. Memories don't actually disappear, they hide deep in your mind, and this device helps bring them back. Well, how does it work? Put on this helmet, focus on those vague memories, and the images will appear visually. After some effort, I obtained a painting of a strange landscape. The world in the image was built of twisted purple rocks. They're under a hazy sky with colossal structures piercing the heavens in the distance. Does this image really have a connection to me? Okay. I have to check this, don't I? I'm assuming that's where the upgrade is. Alright, who's one? Okay. Well, gave me the frickin' business, didn't he? Oh, boy. Are we sure we are getting properly rewarded for killing these guys? Because we've been getting this non-stop. Do they actually drop anything else? I tend to run around with temporal stasis on, mostly just because I don't care to go fishing for more temporal coils. But I hate the fact that I don't know what these enemies would drop otherwise. Oh, we get a new ability here. And it's going to have to do with those flowers. Or plants, I guess. And that's how we're going to get to, well, everything else it is we want. Now she has a wall jump. Another classic. Also, more data. A linguist's journal. That planet has developed a unique That planet has developed a unique social structure and culture, with its writing system being the most fascinating aspect. The script resembles ink splashed randomly across white paper, seemingly chaotic at first glance, yet governed by consistent grammatical rules. After extensive study of this linguistic system, I've reached a startling conclusion. The civilization on that planet has been stagnant for an extended period, and is now desperately seeking contact with other civilizations. Sucks to suck. That's how it's going to be, huh? So... Ow! God dang it. I think I'm starting to see the issue with the platforming puzzles that people might have had. The way you interact with the plants on the wall does not feel good. Typically, when you have a wall jump, you go up, but this thing pushes you away, which means you're not even making as much height as you otherwise should be. Then you have the platforming puzzle here, where you have to drop down to the very edge of it when you just let go. And I don't know how to explain it, but the point between release and where it looks like you've released do not naturally flow together in a way that allow you to immediately recognize that it's happened and respond instantly. As you saw, I had to eat dirt very many times before I even figured out how to time it properly the first time. And artificial jam. Now we can see what's going on with this. Deafening music. I don't like music. It's not just that I can't appreciate it. Listening to it is pure torment. Juliet explained to me that the high-frequency sound waves in music make it difficult for me to maintain my form. Rock music in particular deals the most severe damage. And I would assume this is Kotama. Because it seems like she has a fluid-based form, so it would make sense, like the Venom symbiote, and I would assume all of the other symbiotes. I don't know for certain, but I would assume they all don't like really loud sounds, as it destabilizes their form. I would assume that's Kotama shares that in particular with them. No, that similarity with them. That's what I was going for. I stood before a painting, gazing at the randomly scattered color patches on the canvas. A description plaque. I read this before. Why was this marked as Oh, because I think... Oh yeah, I picked that up again after dying. And I did not access the checkpoint again, so yeah, I get it. I do appreciate how slowly you drop back down, but good lord. Climbing this is... Unless you double jump, it feels awful. Should not have to double jump to make wall jumping not feel absolutely terrible. That speaks of poor design. Well, I tried everything. I mean, the double jump feels and looks absolutely wonderful, but... You what, man? Okay. So I got the heavy off, and managed to avoid taking damage. Come on. Really? Motherfucker actually hit me. Back on the floor. Kneel before Assad. I can't interrupt the descent either. Floor. What do you mean? Hate it here. Nope. Not losing my progress. I go through this mess. So that's another thing that requires an ability we don't. I don't care. I don't need another temporal coil. Mythbuster. The Art Academy has always been a hotspot for bizarre tales, but as a staunch materialist with absolute faith in science, I'm here today to debunk the most widely circulated campus legends. 1. The self-playing piano in the empty music room. Rumor. They say a brilliant pianist who died young still haunts the academy. Unable to finish her masterpiece in life, her soul supposedly possesses the piano at midnight, slowly perfecting the composition. Debunked. The truth is far less romantic. It's just an electric piano equipped with a wireless receiver. I've reprogrammed it to occasionally play the school anthem. You're welcome. There it is. The scriptures that run the halls. Rumor. Whispers claim that the hyper-realistic sculptures are actually flesh and blood inside. When night falls, muscle memory supposedly awakens them, setting them loose to roam the corridors. Debunked. Sure, the sculptures move, but the whirring mechanics inside give them away. No souls, just servos. 3. The girl in the painting. I'm going to grab a shower first. Update coming soon. Stay tuned. Sleep-deprived curator. 4 days without sleep. You have 5 minutes to delete this post, so you'll be the one writing the new art exhibition proposal. Gravity escape. Oh, frick. Okay. -2. Ah, I see. But first, now enjoy the true art. posted at 5:55. So I have to come back. That means I have to hit the save point in Arcadia, then rush all the way over here by 5:55. It's not impossible. I should probably do it this episode before I forget that that's even a thing. Okay. We're just being hostile for no good reason, huh? I have to. They're suggestions. They aren't guarantees. Really? Really? I don't see this going anywhere good for us. It could work. A painting Nito's signature on it. The frame feels a bit wobbly. Nito mentioned something hiding behind it, so let's pry it off and check it out. Huh? You do anything? The fricker. Frustrated. I disagree with that. Whatever. Okay, so instead of dealing with that again, we can just go back to Arcadia. And then, from Arcadia, we go back to where the thing said that 5:55 was the time to be. I don't even know if we can actually make that. Speaking of which, the more of these temporal coils we have, the better. Yo, you're back. Is this the material you mentioned? Yep, that's the one. Let me check. Yep, matches perfectly. I knew it. This umbrella spear is actually a chrono weapon made by the president herself. Juliet, why her? Because no one else has figured out how to handle this artificial gem. But now I, Nito, have grasped its secrets too. All thanks to the sparks you brought me, Kotama. This material is yours now. Now, come to think of it, there should be other types of chrono weapons out there, just like the one you use. The Art Academy is gearing up for a student showcase soon. Heard the president's latest chrono weapon will be on display too. Head to the storage room near the piano classroom, northeast of the Art Academy. You might find something cool there. Okay, good. So I can come back into the storage room near the piano classroom, northeast of the Art Academy. What does that look like? Piano classroom. So it could be in any of those areas up there. I'm sorry, what, mate? MC slot gotcha? Well, we're going that way anyway, right? I really want to go that way too. First things first, let's get our upgrades done so I don't have to think about this again. We don't need that. Let's get this done. Minimally increases the umbrella spear's attack and increases Kotama's base attack. Okay, so the third move of basic attacks can deflect incoming attacks. It depends on how. It depends on if and by how much you can delay the follow-up, the third hit. Let's try again. Whether this is going to be valuable or not depends entirely on whether or not you can, 1, delay the third hit, and 2, how much you can delay that third hit. See, I can make that work for sure, but then we have Retaliation, an active skill. Press the shoulder button and Y to consume charges and perform a spinning slash, deflecting incoming attacks from any direction. I mean, it sounds good. That'd eat most of our supply. I mean, it sounds good, but I don't particularly care for trade-off or retaliation. Like, do we really need another way to deflect attacks? I don't think we do. Alright. I don't think we got our... Oh, we do have all 7. Okay, let's see if we can reach this other room this time. Okay. See, I tried to dash downwards, even though I know that isn't a thing, at least not right now. See, in Mio, you could, at base, you could just dash downward. Downward facing dash, you might say. You shouldn't. But you might. You're weird. I have 5. Let's try that again. Come on. Does it really need to take that long, though? There's no good reason for it to take that long. You could have the scan completely finished with the first wave of that light. And now we have to do this again. Come on. I pressed the button. That's unfortunate. This place is made of hate. Oh, the stupid platform came back really quick that time. I was holding forward, but she went back. I can't do that. She went backwards. Unfortunate. What? I'm holding forward. What? That one was my fault. See, what I'm doing is I'm stopping her forward momentum just before reaching the spikes, so she doesn't face plant in them. Unfortunately, to prevent that, I have to stop moving forward, which causes her... God dang it, man. Which causes her dash to send her backwards instead. course I did. It would make sense otherwise. I don't understand how that even happened. What? Why isn't she holding onto the freaking plants now? Mother frickin', are you kidding me? In addition to propelling you upwards in an extremely awkward, she didn't even grab the goddamn plant. In addition to it launching you upwards, it just arbitrarily stops grabbing onto the wall. What? How in the world is she double jumping from a single jump? Whatever is at the end of this, it's not going to be worth it. Over here, you rat bastard. Does this even put me? Why? Why doesn't it make her let go when you stop holding towards the wall? That is common wall hanging, wall jump, cling, whatever you'd like to refer to it as, behavior. Are you actually, how in the world do you let this game go live with such an awful, that was my fault, with such an awful, nearly no, it's not game breaking, but it is disastrous for player morale. I almost wish this was Silk Song, so I could pogo off another fricker, so I could pogo off of the spikes. That happened because the cable for the controller got between my finger and I'm stuck here looking at the plants on this side of that pillar, which is weirding me out. Frick. I really hate the way the wall jump works. It's not like it's something you can't get used to, but it is. It is frustrating in a way you do not want something like this to be. Live opera. Oh, so we get... Okay, so the gachas drop memo cards, which is cool. Is it worth it? Slightly increases the amount of luminite dropped by enemies. Also, I'm willing to bet the shape of it is those three squares right there. And we don't have slots like that. Nor, for some weird reason, do we have the ability to rotate memo cards. You would imagine something like that would be super basic. Wouldn't even be that hard to actually do, I imagine. But yeah, I want to equip that. We are done with this place, and it's awful. I know there was luminite there. There's not a thing you could do to make me care. Or it'll suck me dry and never give me a moment's rest. Not worth it. Oh, we need to go back and restore our temporal coils. Then we need to head towards the northeast room and see if we can get there by 5:55. When we popped out of the clock, it said the time was, 15. That's not what we want. So passing through each room is an hour's worth of time, it seems. It's currently 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Now it is 5. Yeah, I think we actually could have made that. So, we have to waste time until 7:55. also, for some weird reason, using the teleport back to the thingamabob, whose name escapes me at the moment. Save point. Teleporting back to that leaves behind a thing as if we were defeated, which is unsightly, to say the least. So now... weird. Okay, so the third hit would be when she thrusts the umbrella forward and before she sweeps it around herself. Okay, so time is not advancing with the stasis in place. Makes sense. So we have to time our approach not for temporal coils, but to simply get there at 1755. It's doable. I did not mark it down. Pretty sure, yeah, it's this room. I'm actually holding forward, and I hate that so much. I can't get up there. That's why. We need whatever ability has to deal with that thing. Yeah, it's in this room. Busted. I was gonna hang up a sailfish painting while everyone was in the hibernation pod. You've caught me. Guess I'll have to stop. Okay. And we're not done here. Dang it. Okay. Racism against paintings it is. What do you mean I didn't block it? God dang it, I knew it was going to screw me. There. For some reason I couldn't progress forward. Oh, so they die on traps too. I like that. I really like that. Map room. Ah. Okay. I don't remember why I couldn't progress forward here. Oh, nothing to it but to figure it out. Got it. Ah, suck me dry. I want them. Ah, that's... Do you see the awkward way you jump off of this thing? Okay, so that's... Okay, I get it. That's partially my fault. I'm holding back towards the wall. Speaking of which, they seem real. Unless... Really thought that would work out. What the frick? Oh, it died on one of the platforms while it had its spikes out. You know what else also happened? For some reason I got stuck attached to the wall again. Yeah, so if you press off of the wall, if you press left, for some reason it won't. You have to hold it, and then it'll maybe consider letting you go. What do you mean? Oh no, yeah, we're not doing this. We are over an hour. Ooh, and if we beat... I kind of don't want to beat him without the temporal stasis in place, but I'm not entirely sure it'll actually do the thing that it's supposed to do, which is increase whatever it is that they drop. So I don't know. I'm not entirely clear on how that works. Is it a... Does that effect go into effect as soon as temporal stasis activates, or do you need to wander around for like 5 or 6 rooms before you get the effect where it increases their drops and makes them stronger? I don't know. Also, you can sort of delay the that. You know which part I'm talking about already. It's a little finicky for me. Okay, so as long as she doesn't put the umbrella away, you can still continue the third hit. So even as it's disappearing, you can trigger it then. Ooh, it almost entirely disappeared. Okay, so maybe, but I don't like the idea of having such an unreliable parry. I don't really like that. We'll see, because there aren't a whole lot of other things left. Also, we might have the other weapon that Nico told us about in this room, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that and remove this. And so that brings us to the end of another episode. This one went on for a lot longer than it should have. I'm behind in my recording schedule right now, so I have to record another episode tomorrow and then get the other episode done for Monday, and then maybe I can get around to... I don't have anything ready for this particular playthrough. I need key art for thumbnails, the logos. I am so behind on this because I refused to do it yesterday. I just didn't. I could have done the recording, and the shopping around for the resources, but here I am having to do it all last minute. Classic me. Nevertheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back tomorrow with another episode, and I hope you're looking forward to seeing more of Kotama's clothes be destroyed and my hopes be dashed and my frustration build as something silly happens that shouldn't, because I guess a new programmed the game. Don't get me wrong, that's fine. I just wish it wasn't the case, because it's annoying. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.